My tenant called the city and got my house condemned. How you doing, everybody? I am Scott Jelenic with the Master Investor Academy, and I'm going to tell you a quick story today that I think you'll find enjoyable, but I want you to make sure that you stay on till the end, because at the end of this video, I'm going to attach a video with a walkthrough of the house so that you can see what it looked like when we did what we did, which I'm about to tell you about right now. So this goes back starting a year ago. If you remember, I'm doing this video now, March 2021. If you remember March of 20, that was right when Rona was starting, right? If you remember, right around this time last year, actually, it was a little earlier, probably March 15th, 12th, something like that is when it really started. Well, I have this property that is in Portsmouth, Virginia, and I had just bought it in February, and my very first tenant moved in March. So March, they moved in, they put down their $3,000, and we sell them with owner financing. So they put down their $3,000. I believe it was $875 a month, and they never made another payment. They in the beginning, they started, oh, sorry, Rona, I'm out of work, sorry. And, and the government was doing, oh, sorry, you can't evict, you can't do anything. So this went on for a few months. Then the government started, you just have to apply as a tenant and we'll pay the rent for you. But they never did. They wouldn't communicate with us. They never did anything. So fast forward, now we finally went to about September. And if you remember, there was a little window we had where the initial, I think it was only about a week where the initial eviction ban ended, and before the new one started again. So I guess we had a local one, a state one that ended sometime like in August, and then the new one started, the CDC one, I think, started September 3rd. So in that time in between, we were able to file, and we went to court, and we got granted possession. So now, fast forward, right before we were able to take possession, the CDC thing came on board, and they've been following, I guess, all these people talk to each other. And so they went and filed the day of the eviction. They turned in that paper, the CDC form, right? So now once they turned in that CDC form, the eviction's canceled, completely over. And now that original eviction ban went until December 31st. So we believed we would still be able to do the eviction in early January, because you have a 6-month window from the time you get granted possession to the time you can do the eviction. So fast forward, December 31st comes and goes, and what did they do? They extended the eviction ban till January 31st. January 31st came. They extended the eviction ban now till March 31st. Now I'm doing this video, and let me see what's today's date is March 28th. As of now, they haven't extended it again, but we don't know what's going to happen. So anyway, so they apparently at some point, now mind you, they were buying this house. They never paid a dollar since they moved in, other than the $3,000 they paid down. They got a free year, which is crazy, because all they had to do was fill out the papers and the government would have paid their rent for them. But let's forget all that. So they decided to be a thorn in my side and call the city to complain about stuff that they wanted fixed in the house, or that stuff that they wanted redone, even though my contract doesn't call for that and I would win in court, but that's another story. So anyway, so the city inspector comes out and sees whatever it was they were complaining about. I still haven't spoken to him to know what it was, and condemns the house. So now they text saying, oh, the house has been condemned. You have to come out and take care of this, this, and this, to which I didn't even respond, because I was like, all right, well, if it was condemned, guess what? You did me a favor, because now we don't have to go to court. Now I don't have to get granted possession. I don't have to stand in front of a judge, because the city's going to evict you because the house is condemned, that you cannot live in there anymore. Then they sent me a text, and I don't want to say blackmailing me, not blackmailing, but like strong-arming me, saying, if I will come and fix this stuff before the date, which I think was March 22nd, where they had to be out, then they'll fill out the forms for the government to pay their back rent, which again, I never responded. I'm like, no, I'd rather you just be out. I'm not going to play this game. And so anyway, they did get out now. So the city gave them till the 22nd, March 22nd, and they would be forcibly removed if they did not leave. Unlike when I want to evict somebody, I have to go through a whole process with court. I have to go through a whole process with the sheriff's department, filing an unlawful detainer. If a house is condemned, all of that gets put by the wayside, because now it's for safety concerns, so they can bypass everything and just get you out, which is exactly what happened. So wait till you hear the end of this story. So They moved out on the 22nd. Nobody contacted me to let me know. Excuse me. So I wasn't 100%. So I drove by on the 23rd, and I couldn't tell 100%. There was still some cars there. Went back on the 24th, and this time I said, okay, I'm going to get out and knock on the door and look in the windows. I look in the windows, and it's completely empty. They obviously had moved out. So I called a locksmith, changed the locks on the property. And then I did a quick video, which is the video that's at the end of this video. So I want you to watch it so you can see the condition and see exactly what happened. So I did a video, I put out an ad, and in one day, so keep in mind what I'm saying here, in one day, I raised all the prices too. In one day, I got a buyer for it at $5,000 down because the market's hot right now. I was getting, I got $375, I got $3,000 down and $875 a month last time. This time, I got $5,000 down and $995 a month. It went in one day. I also raised the price from $89,000 to $129,000. The house was gone in one day. They gave me a stack of cash, $6,000 to move in, which is the $5,000 in the first month. And now finally I have that property producing, that the property that's been a thorn in my side from the day that I bought it. So anyway, I wanted to share this story with you because I thought it was really interesting how this is it. I have 115 properties, and this is the only one that I've had this problem that hasn't paid since they moved in, since March. I've had other ones trailing a little bit behind, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and then they've gotten the government assistance and they're caught up. This is the only one that didn't participate in any of the programs, just kept saying, oh, Corona, you can't do anything. Sorry for your luck. And wouldn't even communicate. Well, then they ended up calling the city, and it's a huge backfire on them. So if this ever happens to you, keep in mind, it's not a bad thing. Let the property get condemned. Now they're going to get the tenant out, and you don't even have to worry about court and that whole process. So anyway, so they're out. I got new tenants in there now, tenant buyers who are paying more money, and they took it exactly in the as-is condition that you're going to see on this video that I'm going to attach right now. So I really wanted to share this with you because it absolutely turned into a blessing. Something that you would think might freak somebody out if they didn't know any better. All of a sudden, there's a placard on their door saying the house is condemned. Might freak them out, but in the end, as soon as I saw it, I was like, "Oh, thank you, thank you." It's a huge favor to me. So I just wanted to share that with you. Now go ahead and watch this video. It's gonna continue on right here. What I want you to take note of when you watch this video is the condition that you're seeing, and you'll see there's a ton of garbage on the floor, clothes, toys, whatever it is. It's a mess. That is the exact condition that we sold it in. I did not pick up a thing. I did not clean up a thing. I did this video, and that's the exact condition that it was sold in. So I want you to keep that in mind because this is the way we do slow flips. We don't do any work to the property. One other thing I want to make sure I add, the property was condemned. I don't necessarily know what for yet. Not that it matters. I did an addendum on my paperwork, and this is important. So this is important that you remember this. I did an addendum on my paperwork with the new buyer acknowledging I understand this property has been condemned by the city of Portsmouth and that I cannot move into it until I speak with the city and remedy whatever issues that they had. I don't remember the exact wording, but we made them sign off acknowledging that they know it's condemned and that they are going to fix whatever the work is that the city is required for them to fix before anyone can move into the property, which is crucial because you don't want to not tell somebody it's condemned and they're going to find out real quick anyway, and then you would kind of be responsible for not telling them or pulling the wool over their eyes. So we got to make sure we disclose everything all the time, and so that's exactly what we did. We told them it was condemned. We didn't know what for. Let them inspect it and let them know that you're going to have to contact the city, and whatever work they say needs to be done, you're going to have to do. So that's all I got for you guys today. Go ahead and watch this video now, and I want you to keep in mind as you watch it, this is the condition that we sold it in. $5,000 down, $995 a month, $129,000 sales price. So go ahead and watch this video. I'm going to try and merge it in together, and then comment down below and let me know what you think about that. And click the like button so that I know that you're out there. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you on the next video.
Yo, 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 we're at 1601 Chestnut Street in Portsmouth. This is a 3-bedroom, 1-bath home. And we'll look at the neighborhood real quick. You're gonna see here, it's a corner lot. Right there. So, looks like it's all street parking for this one, but corner lot. You got tons of shopping nearby. So like, there's no neighbors obviously over here. We got like 7-Elevens, Walmart's is all really close by. And it's available with no credit checks. You're gonna see here, there's also a fully fenced in backyard. We'll take a look at that shortly, but this is a 3-bedroom, 1-bath home. Really appears to just need like a cleanup. See your nice little patio area outside of the sun. So you see you have a nice open living room area to start off with. Now you got your 2 bedrooms and a bathroom directly to my right. Let's take a look here. This is probably the 2nd largest bedroom. You can fit a queen size bed in any of these bedrooms pretty easily. Onward to bedroom 2. The first 2 bedrooms are probably the same size, get kind of close. This might be the smallest of the 3, but all solid size though. And now our bathroom. This was actually modeled pretty well. Looks nice. Looks like they took care of it. And onward now to our kitchen. Let's see here. It's got tons of cabinet space. We actually got some room for more if you wanted to add some more cabinet space. Nice sized countertops. There's actually a laundry room in the back, but first we're gonna go to our master bedroom. This is the largest of the 3. And really just, it appears like it just needs a deep clean. And onward now to our back wall / washer dryer area. All right. Now onward again to our back deck and fully fenced in backyard. And this is no credit checks, once again, fully owner finance, no bank involvement needed. Just a down payment requirement, you got it. As you see here, completely fenced in. One more. So again, this is 1601 Chestnut Street in Portsmouth. Give us a call at 757-542-5029.